Take justice into your own hands.
Son of a I'm gonna friggin' kill you, you hear me?
Yesterday, I dreamt about playing a video game. It was some kind of hardcore first-person shooter. The most important takeaway I remember from that dream is I couldn't respawn because I was broke. In this fictional hardcore first-person shooter in my dream, you had to pay for each life with real money. Kinda the ultimate microtransactions nightmare. And I woke up completely infuriated by that concept and wanted to review that game, and then quickly realizing, oh yeah, I was dreaming. You know, it's kind of funny. How does your mind come up with this kind of dream? Over the course of the past few weeks, I've been playing a few more realistic shooters. You know, the likes of Squad, Hell Let Loose, Postscriptum, Red Orchestra, and all these kinds of games. Especially the newer games manage to create a pretty dense atmosphere. The visuals are getting better, the sound design, the effects, everything is pretty realistic. Adding to that, the gameplay, no crosshairs, minimal HUD, and all this kind of stuff. With these aspects, the games create a dense atmosphere, and adding to all this is the fact that you can't immediately respawn and join your buddies once you pass away and help them. You often have to A, wait a long time, or B, you gotta travel a long time back to the front line, either by walking or maybe you can hitch a ride. Anyways, it can take a few minutes. Unlike Battlefield or Call of Duty where you just snip your fingers, so to speak, and you're back. This makes dying way more significant than in more casual first-person shooter games, creating a real sense of dread, but of course you still respawn. But in that dream game of mine, which is actually more a nightmare, once you're dead, you're dead. You can't respawn unless you pay. So my subconsciousness mixed things that I really dislike, bad gameplay design and over-monetizing video games. Stupid dream, but it's actually reality, or it was meant to be reality. I watched an episode of the Jimquisition a few years ago where they talked about a super over-monetized Battle Royale game where the game would limit you to 5 respawns a day unless you pay. That game flopped, and I can't even remember the title. Oh wait, actually, it was The Culling. I think, yeah, it's The Culling. Talking about this dream, a friend pointed me to a game aptly named One Life.
But remember, if you die, you'll leave this game forever.
Back in 2015, some Russian developers managed to get a game greenlit that, well, only gives you one life. You buy the game, you play it, and once you die, you're dead. Game done. You can't play it anymore. Back in the day, this game was shredded. It never came out and the trailer is massively disliked on YouTube. But I wonder, could this concept, maybe not have taken to that extreme of one life, be something of value to video games? Discouraging random acts of heroism or stupidity? Imagine you play a military simulation game, something that tries to be very realistic. And in a realistic scenario, you wouldn't go in Leroy Jenkins into a room full of enemies. You would be careful because it's your life, it's worth something. But of course, in a video game, you don't have that sense of, well, urgency to stay alive because you can just respawn. And this taking out a big chunk of the realism. I mean, of course, it's still a game, it's supposed to be fun. But I wonder, could the system of longer deaths or penalizing the death more discourage random acts of gaming stupidity? Or just make a survival game way more threatening. Imagine a The Walking Dead scenario where you really just have one life. It's kind of what the developers of One Life were going for, a post-apocalyptic world where you scavenge for everything and once you're dead, you're dead. I think it's an interesting thought for a video game, making deaths more permanent but maybe not ultimately permanent, which is a pretty stupid sentence. You know what I mean. I just think it could be an idea to really heighten the sense of danger and alertness in every player, making the stakes way higher when you die. Then again, it would probably be a bad thing if this idea catches on. I can already see the board of executives of EA sitting there with giant dollar signs in their eyes. But I'm curious, what do you guys think? 6 years ago, back in 2015, the gaming community seem to really hate this idea, and I absolutely see where they're coming from. Spending a lot of money on a game for it then to just be useless, yeah, it's a concept that I don't like either. But I wonder, what do you guys think today? Could this rough idea be shaped into something useful? I wonder. So tell me your opinions in the comment section down below, because I don't have a conclusive answer yet. Therefore, I am looking forward to the discussions in the comment section, and I'm happy to personally respond. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you probably know what I would like you to do. Give the video a like, consider subscribing for future content and ring the bell to actually get notified of our videos, and if you absolutely love our content, maybe even support us on Patreon, as our supporters there got to see this video well in advance. Our wonderful supporters are Lone Wolf, Zed Gladys, Wrapped in Glass, Cookie, Harrison Steffens, Plasma, Brass Jazz, Tome, Rainbow Flash, Grizzlyware, Strange Module, Tainsa, Cop Fighter, Inter, Charles Surratt, Albany Knight, and Sir K. To them and everyone else, thanks for watching. Hopefully, see you guys next time. Until then, have a nice day, and as always, goodbye and guten Tag.